The headphones on?
So you can hear if it goes out.
If what goes out? You don't got the batteries charged?
I mean, it looks like we're on the block. That's what the good part is. It look like we're doing something. We ain't doing the fucking thing.
It looked like it.
Look,
Yeah.
oh damn, them niggas, they got the headphones on. They're just taking this shit serious. So I mean, I got. Jay, you ready? This nigga right here,
We outside though.
This is the set. We out here.
You got your vodka in this one?
Nah, nigga, this is ice water and ruby red.
Ice water and ruby red?
Yeah. Grapefruit juice. You got your whatever that is in that cup, but it's not a lot, so it's not that bad. It's
No, we light.
real easy.
We light.
I want you to be clear with me because we got 1,000,000 stories. Probably ain't gonna get another interview no better than this. I had to pull up my nephew Swizz Beatz for this block talk. It wouldn't have been injustice if I didn't do it. So I had to make sure, I talk to him every night, so every other night, whatever. And it was very important for me to get him here and talk to him about a couple of things that I know. I know all the answers, so I don't even like reading this shit, but I can pretty much go from the flow because we got a system here. So I just want y'all to know and introduce Swizz Beatz, Kasim Dean to Block Talk.
Congratulations on your show.
Thank you.
Congrats, this is big. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's original, and it's what you love doing. It's not forced.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that part about it. Like, this is actually the zone, and to figure it out and to have fun with it and to educate people, I think that shit is fine. So congrats on that.
Well, I appreciate it. And, we have a lot of talks and, we have a lot of real talks, just life in general. We be on the phone. We was just on the phone for about 5 o'clock this fucking morning.
Because you don't sleep.
Nigga
we up at 5 because you don't sleep.
The nigga be up at 5 in the morning. I'm thinking like, he might be asleep. This nigga jump up and be like, yeah, what's up? That's a whole nother, we go for a half an hour real quick. And it's probably like the best time to brainstorm, but.
Still sharp and still.
He's just up for some reason. I don't know how much, he probably don't, I get more sleep than him for sure.
I don't believe that.
He don't get no fucking sleep.
I don't believe that.
I do. I know I get more sleep than you. You do too much. You got too much you're doing. You're doing a lot. I get breaks. You don't really get that many breaks. But it's good because he's probably 20, 30 years younger than me. I don't know. He's taking off where we started. He got the same, the flow and energy. So we just happy and proud to be able to see him grow and prosper in life, to become. See, you can see a lot of people grow, but you don't want to see what type of man they turn out to be. I was always glad to be able to see the man he turned out to be. So
appreciate that.
Those are the things that I'm good with. It makes me feel good, and it's probably like one of the best interviews I did yet, because this is my nephew, and I got a chance to watch him grow from little to small to big to a man. And he got his own kids and family, so, everything he's doing is, he just do the best he can. And he ain't gonna please everybody, but he pleased me, so I'm good. I don't know what the hell everybody else talking about.
So you got your questions here? Hit me with the hard ones.
I mean, they just want to know what made you decide to start making beats. They just want to be in your business, nigga. Tell them. I don't know. I think you got. Go ahead, you answer that. I got it.
I was DJing first, and I didn't know nothing about making beats. I didn't care about making beats. I just, because the producers weren't popular at that time.
Right.
The rappers were popular. The DJs was popular.
Mm-hmm.
The producers weren't popular, so I was making intros for my mixtapes, so other people could rap on it. And then people started coming to me wanting to buy more and more intro loops and samples,
Right.
and then I didn't know I was producing, and so people was like, "Yo, I was selling more intros than mixtapes."
What was you doing? You was doing DJs and parties, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was DJ K Swizz at that time.
There you go.
DJ K Swizz, Boston Road, Jackson Avenue. I started there with the DJ shit. Then got kicked out of New York, moved to Atlanta, and continued the DJ shit.
Right.
And then your sister called me up and said, "Yo, you know, your uncles and them starting this label called Rough Riders. You should come up for the summer."
Right.
And so I came up for the summer, and then while I was like, "Yo, you should start producing. That's a whole new thing. You should start producing."
Right.
Cause he was cool with Chad
Yeah.
and Irv Gotti.
Shout out to Seuss.
Yeah, he was cool with Chad and Irv Gotti, and I remember him giving Irv Gotti the MP.
Yeah. He did bought him his first MP.
Yeah, got him his first MP, but then he told him, he was like, "Yo, teach my nephew how to make beats, to produce on the equipment." Irv kind of was in his own zone. He didn't really teach me like that. He was like, "Do this, do that, do this, do that, and keep it moving."
Yeah.
He, so I had to learn how to use it.
He was learning like you was learning, nigga. He wasn't that much far in front of you. He was still getting his feet wet.
Yeah, he knew how to do it though, cause he had Mike Geronimo and them coming up at that time.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like that. I had to earn it and teach myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%. I just want y'all to be very clear.
Yeah.
He ain't getting nothing. He worked for everything. I ain't giving him nothing. Nigga, figure it out.
He gave me fresh clothes.
That's about it. I ain't got nothing to do with beats.
Yeah.
You want to look pretty and good, so we're going to keep him looking good so you feel good. The beat's going to come out good. I just want the motherfucking tracks to come out right.
Yeah. Yeah, so then I figured out how to make beats myself, like not using the manual, not using SMPTE, not using MIDI. I just figured out a whole new way to make beats because nobody was showing me. So, and I definitely wasn't reading that big ass manual.
Right.
So I was just in there fucking with it until I got it. That was it.
So, around what year would you say you took making beats serious?
Like 96, because I was able to like use the equipment.
Right.
So I figured once I knew how to use the equipment, that shit was like a drug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a drug because it was just instant gratification. It was like you do something here, and then it delivers there, and you get to play it for people. But I was having a problem because I was sampling, and people was coming with the samples.
Right.
And so it was killing my vibe.
Clearances, right?
Not even the clearances, just that other producers at that time that was bigger than me was coming with the same sample. So they're going to go with the bigger producer with the sample quicker than me. And so that's when I called up Eric McCain, another one of my mentors, the lead singer of Too Hype.
Shout out to Eric McCain, baby.
And I was like, "Yo, I don't think I want to sample no more." He was like, "Seriously?" I said, "Yeah." I said, I want to make my own sounds. If you got an old keyboard or something I could just make my own sounds from, let me hold it. And he brought me the keyboard, and I started making my own sounds. That same keyboard I made Stop Drop with. No samples.
There was no samples?
Mm-hmm. No samples. 90% of the catalog is no samples.
Swizz played a great part in everything that we've done, and we all done it together. He just was able to, a lot of people get upset with other producers and other things. It's not his fault or nobody's fault what the outcome of your life is. Whatever you do with your life is what you do. Whatever he do with his life is what he do. That's not a problem. So you can't blame other people because it ain't going the way you want it to go at this point.
Look, I can't. Everybody gotta have they gotta have a hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sleeping in the studio. You know, I had blisters on my face, blisters on my arm from sleeping on the floor in the studio. I never even cared what other niggas was doing. I just cared about what I was doing, and I was just getting, each beat was getting better, so it was just making my adrenaline just move how I need to move. So when I see other people doing interviews, playing themselves and talking silly, like I ain't put in the work, I don't even get upset no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get upset as I used to. Do I like it? No. But it's like, come on, if you're going to speak about it, speak the truth. The truth is, you let another person outwork you. Because we talking about...
We all had the same opportunity.
We talking about shit back then. What you doing today? What you doing now?
Right.
Like, don't talk about when we was kids. We all grown now. Like, how are you establishing your hustle? How are you establishing, reinventing yourself 15, 20 times when people counting you out? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got to remember, they build you up to kick you down.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But if you know how to if you know how to fall, you know how to drop and roll, then you're gonna know how to get back up. Some niggas, they fall down, they
stay down.
They tap out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I make myself fall just to get back up. I cool myself off.
Right.
I'm like, damn, this shit is too much now. I make myself cold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make yourself cold before the people make you cold. I'd rather make myself cold. Cool all that shit. Make people care about it and ask about it.
Right.
You can't force feed the energy. You gotta let the energy flow. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't be responsible for other people's success or what's not making them successful. That's on them. So they can hate all they want, and it's a good thing because we don't hate. We congratulate. We want to make sure we help everybody, uplift them. And that's just the way we come from, that we giving more than taking, It's all about helping other people be successful as well. We don't want to be the only ones with it. We don't want to be the only ones jumping around with money. We want to be able to help as many people as we can. But if a nigga I hate to see what's going to come after that. That's all I can tell you. I can't even tell you nothing other than that.
We can have a nice dance party.
Shit going to go where it's going to go. I can tell you that for sure. I don't care who you think you are, who the fuck you might think you know. That's not what matters to us. Only thing matters to us is family, friends, and good people. You niggas that's talking that other dumb shit. I don't want to talk about that stupid ass shit. They ain't gonna do a fucking thing. That's what I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm ready to give you my number, nigga.
Stop, man. Y'all be letting him get excited out here.
Fuck out of here.
Y'all get him started.
Can't let these count ass niggas. I don't even fuck. All the good niggas I know is probably right over here. They ain't thinking about none of this stupid shit.
Fuck them all. I don't give a fuck either.
Fuck all them, but this was gonna get them even mad. So out of all the beats you did, what would you say is your favorite track?
My favorite track is definitely Stop Drop because Stop Drop is my favorite track because I remember being a couple of blocks up from here on 125th Street, sitting in front of the Mart, and I heard every car all day playing something that I made in my house. And
Stop Drop?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so that shit just felt special to be like, damn, like, it felt like I didn't even know we could make money from music.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even doing music for no money, because that wasn't the driver. The driver was to have as many people as possible hear my music. I wanted it in the skate key, I wanted it on the radio, and I wanted it in the parties and the clubs. I never knew that we can get paid off of royalties and different things like that.
Right.
So like when I got my money from Stop Drop and all of the stuff that we did that year, I didn't even know those were real checks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had about $700,000 in checks that I thought was fake, but they was real. And the reason I knew they was real was because when I went to the ASCAP office for the insurance, they was treating me a little different.
Right.
The lady was like, damn, how does it feel to be rich? And I was like, shit, I took 2 buses and 2 trains to get here. How am I rich?
Yeah.
And she was just like, nah, I'm the one that send you your checks. And I was just like, what you mean? She's like, nah, I sent those checks that come in from your royalties, I send you that. And I was like, them shits is real? She was like, yeah. And the dope part is I never needed anything else in life from that day. Like financially, you know what I'm saying? Like financially, I had ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But like,
of course.
We all had ups and downs. I've been financially up, I've been financially down. But from that start right there, I never turned back, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
I always try to just think of a different way to make it happen. And, I appreciate what you did for me, you know what I'm saying? You, Siobhan for making that call, because that changed my life, for y'all believing in me. And a lot of people think that they could do this shit by themselves. If you don't got no support system, you as good as finished.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that was the main thing. Was I had family around me. You know, the key thing is I have family around me, so it ain't feel funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And it just felt like we just had the support, and nobody could fuck with us, and nobody still can't fuck with us. I mean, look what we just did on stage for the dog. You know what I'm saying? And the energy and it's still in the air. You know.
It works for us because we you know, when I speak on what we do or what we accomplish, it's a balance to this shit, and we was able always to keep the balance. We never really got sidetracked to the point of knowing where we came from, who's our real people, and who's our real fans. So we never got caught up in that because we was already good before music. Music is not where you get the credibility, the respect, the love. They love the fucking song. They ain't say they love you. They get it confused. Oh, they love me. No, nigga, they don't love you. They love that song. Go out there and do that song. And they're going to sing that. Now turn that song off and now go out and sing a song that they don't know. And they're going to see how much they love you. They don't love you. They love the music. So those are the things that we know that people love. And what made you want to transition back and go to Harvard? What made you want to go back to school?
The reason why I wanted to go back to school is because I got to watch all of the mistakes that we made coming up.
Right.
You know, people got to understand, like Rough Riders made it in a big way, like with no business plan. It wasn't no business plan that we had as a family. It was just knowing to get out the street and do something better to change the generational effect in the family, right? So when I go back and I look at Rough Riders being a multi-$100-million company,
right?
I look at the different mistakes we made. I'm like, we didn't even make no mistakes, but we just wasn't educated and equipped for the blessings that we didn't know that was coming.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of the blessings that came from us, from which I was putting in, y'all wasn't prepared for that. And I was just like, damn, you know, I kept hitting the ceiling creatively.
Right.
And then people, I was doing business outside of music, and they just kept wanting to talk to me about music.
Right.
And I'm in here talking to you about some other business with a suit on, and you still talking about music, and I ain't talking about music. And I thought they was disrespecting me for a second. And then I spoke to one of my big guys that, you know, that's in the financial world.
Right.
And I was like, yo, why are they talking to me like this? And I'm the one that's bringing them two together to do a super big deal. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, I immediately went to it's a black thing. And they was like, nah, it's not that. It's just that you don't know the language.
Right.
And that shit just made so much sense to me. I was like, what you mean I don't know the language? It's like, yeah, they only want to talk to you about music, so they not offending you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's when I was like, you know what? Let me plan my next, inshallah, 20 years and sharpen my pencil so we not making the same mistakes continuously, because the kids is now watching me, and now, you know, all of our youth that's around, they graduated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All my brothers, all my cousins, like that, we made school cool.
Right,
you know?
right.
We made school cool, and the reason why Verzuz happened is because I went to school. The reason why the No Commission happened is because I went to school to take an idea and actually be able to execute it.
Right.
Because everybody that's standing around us got a great idea. I heard 3 on the block right now.
Right.
The only part that we missing is how to execute that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that's why they make education expensive, because they know we already the smartest people in the fucking world. So now we get our hands on some rules and ways to make it happen. That's a real threat. And when I went to school, I understand why they play us with education, because you give us a little bit of that, it's over for everybody.
Yeah,
and that's why I encourage everybody to. They don't got to be Harvard. Harvard was just a challenge that I wanted to do coming from the Bronx.
Right.
Any form of education is education. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like always sharpen your pencil, because the world is changing every day. You know what I'm saying?
Constantly. They try to keep you off balance, because once they know you got, they got to switch it up. The trick is to keep you not knowing as much as they could, You know, so as long as you're getting educated, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You gotta stay on top of your education, 100%.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a good one.
Probably gotta
Tell
move
me
up
a
some.
crazy story about you and the dog.
Crazy, a crazy story. Me and X got so many crazy stories.
I can tell one. You want me to tell one, or you want me to tell the one you really did, or you want to pick one? I know a couple.
Well, I got ones you don't know about. Trust
All right, so
me.
give me yours. I got
No,
one.
but go say say yours. Say
I don't
yours.
want to say that one. I'm gonna let that one ride.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not. You know, they could probably come still looking for you. You good? Go ahead. Say something else. I don't want to say that one.
I'm gonna tell you how the first. Me and X got thousands of stories. You know what I'm saying? That's like, he not a musical artist to me. That's like really my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's why like him not being here, like I really felt that shit. I really felt that. I deal with death different. And, you know, people gotta go, they gotta go.
Right.
But the X shit, I wasn't prepared for it. Like I thought I never thought I was prepared for it, but I just wasn't prepared for that shit. Cause he was just doing so good.
Right.
We was just together every day. He had plans of doing his movies and TV shows he was writing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to do the music. He wanted to do these things before we had to chase him a little bit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what hurt me, was that he was really ready to do it, and then got snatched up out of here. But Allah knows best. But my first story with X, which he says in the book, I was running with X. DNY probably thought we was doing music, but we was robbing the whole fucking Yonkers.
Oh, you were stealing again.
You know,
All right.
we was robbing.
Is it stealing or robbing? Because it's two different things here.
We was having fun.
There you go.
We was having fun, and
Stealing, robbing. I mean, not robbing, but stealing. It's still.
we was having a ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we was coming from the store. This is before we went into our whole summer of an escapade, right? So we walking, staying at his house. We walk into the store, and then he tests me. He's like, yo, you think you really about that life? I said, man, you know, I do what I do, you know. He was like, you sure you about that life? I was like, yo, why you keep saying that? He was like, are you sure you about that life? Because I'm about that life. I said, yeah, nigga, I'm about that life. He said, go take that radio off that bus then. I looked at the fucking bus. Mind you, the dudes there, everybody, it's like broad daylight. I'm like, all right. Snatched the radio off the bus, blowing it. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them Atlantic City type of buses. It was a coach. I went in there, took the radio, the dude screaming, yo, what the fuck? Me and X running down the block, we get away. And that same radio, he wrote most of those rhymes on too.
Oh,
So-
that's crazy. His first
so-
rhymes?
Not his first rhymes, but the continuation of his earlier rhymes. And it's ill because he didn't just want me, he didn't want to steal the radio to just catch wreck. He wanted it because he needed it for his music.
Right.
But I ain't give a fuck about that at that time. I just know the mission was completed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And from there, we terrorized the whole school street, gambling every day, hopping cabs every day, laughing, joking, sitting there dealing with him, you know, while he was dealing with real shit.
Right.
And never even talked about it. Like, you and Y didn't even know what we was doing because that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? We was just an
Doing music, baby. I don't know nothing else.
Nah, we was taking. Let me stop. I don't know how far this interview
Just
is.
doing music.
We was just doing music.
Music and having fun. Look, we doing music, nigga, and we having fun. Whatever fun is. We ain't gotta, there's no particular fun. He's doing music and having fun. We're gonna leave it.
It was
right
a hot
there.
summer.
It was a hot one. So you've accomplished a lot and you did a lot. Is there anything that goals-wise that you set that you feel that you haven't accomplished yet?
Well, you know, my saying is, sky's not the limits, it's just the view. You know, they always want to make the skies our limits. Why should the skies be our limits when there's footprints on the moon?
Right.
So don't block our vision, right? So when I'm thinking about doing things, I'm not even thinking about money. Not because I have money, I just never ever thought about money.
Right.
I always thought about how you can make history, because when you make history, the money gonna come anyway.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, look at Verzuz. Verzuz was started with no money. Like, it cost me nothing to do Verzuz, and now the barricades and the finance, all that stuff comes after you have good intentions, and you educating yourself, and you have a little bit of knowledge of how to take it forward.
Right.
And all that shit comes. Like, a lot of people, when I want the money, you spend so much time chasing the money that you forgot about the business that it takes to get the fucking money.
Right.
You see, so I know that we need the money to feed our family and everything, but what we really need is the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to do the homework and the research. It's just like, okay, you got a podcast going on.
Right.
You need to know everything about the podcast business.
Right.
Everything. It shouldn't be nothing about this podcast world that you don't know about. We have to be inquisitive about everything, because you know why? We inquisitive about bullshit. Nigga could tell you everything about what another person doing. Nigga could tell you everything about how they don't like this person, but can't tell you nothing about their own business that they trying to feed their family with. How does that work? See what I'm saying? So that's why anything that we love, we gotta use that same energy that we watching somebody else into our own business. We gotta sometimes mind our business.
Right.
You understand? And that means mind our business as stay the fuck out of other people's business, and mind our business like it's the diamonds.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
And so it's just those things that, my goal is just to stay a student. You know what I'm saying? I just want to stay a student of life.
That's the best way to be.
Because when you stop being a student, the game is over for you. I'm going to just tell you that right now. When you stop learning and being open to learn, your game is over.
What made you want to connect with different brands?
What made me want to connect with different brands was I didn't like the music business no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. I didn't like that we would work so hard in the music business, and yeah, we got money, and yeah, but when you learn that money was play money, and when you learn that money you got to pay back, and when you learn that money that they give you, you don't really own nothing from it. That shit just felt whack to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then I took a break and started venturing into, designing cars and watches, and just wanted to do something different. And I remember I wrote the song On to the Next One,
Right.
which I gave to Jay,
Mm-hmm.
because I was on to the next level in my life mentally.
Right.
I just wanted to be on to the next level, because the music industry, that shit was playing us and it still is playing us. The fact that it's $1 billion business and they pay us on a penny rate and ain't nobody running them buildings yet, I just got a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna blame the industry no more. I'm gonna blame myself, because I know better and I actually know what they doing. So we could blame the music industry, but we gotta blame ourselves if we not changing and we still taking they petty cash.
Right.
That's on us.
And they're gonna continue to do it until you make a move to fight against it. You don't fight for you don't get nothing if you don't fight for it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna hand it over and just give it to you because they reaping the benefits, so it doesn't make sense for them to help you want to get your money.
Nah, it's called being stuck on the titty, because what they got is a good plan set up. You could go in there and get an easy million. They'll take a little bit this, make it like it ain't painful. Right. But if you was to really take the rules that they go by, if a regular bank can't give you it's criminal for a regular bank to give you music label rules.
Right.
A bank can't charge you that much percentage. It's criminal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But we know that now, so it's up to us of what we going to do to change that. And that's why I went and started running Reebok and running Bacardi, and almost like applying to other jobs, because I just knew that this wasn't what I want to do. Now I do music, it's because I'm having fun with it, and you should always have fun with music.
Yeah, music is this is good, because you probably did this a million times and probably still do it a little. The only time you know you're doing good with music is when, if I go over his house periodically, This nigga don't know how to come out. We go in, it's dark. He wouldn't know if he was down there for 3 fucking days. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I gotta leave that nigga. He be like, yo, you hanging? I don't even tell him I'm leaving. I just be, yeah, I'll probably make it look like I'm going to the bathroom, nigga. I leave.
He be sliding out on me.
I call that nigga.
He slide out on me every time.
When I'm back home, he be like, where you at? I be like, nigga, I'm in the house.
I'm in the bed.
Fuck is you talking about?
I don't think he in the phone call somewhere.
He didn't he all pumped up in the fucking basement. I said, nah, nigga, you gotta calm down. I'm thinking he gonna get a little tired after a couple of hours go by. This nigga getting hyped more. Man, turn that shit down. Turn that motherfucking music down.
Zone.
So those are some of the things that he do. He just get pumped up off of this shit. He be down for 8 hours and all that shit. I'd be like, come on. I mean,
18 hours.
It's just too much for me, nigga. I'm good with I love the music and I love to hear the hot beats, but this shit is worse than the military in that basement fucking with this nigga with that.
You better be on your A game.
And that's how you've been working though. So it's not like it's anything different. You're just able to maintain the same work ethics that you been started with. You still keep them. So some people get comfortable and think they good. You never good. Never good.
Nah, you ain't even good when you go to sleep. So just know.
So for the youth, what's a good advice that you can give them for young entrepreneurs coming up trying to be successful?
I mean, for the youth, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about the educational part. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the same energy into what you love that you're going to put into what you hate.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Put the same energy into what you love is the same energy that you put into what you hate, because we know how to put a lot of energy into that hate. Now put that energy into what you love, and I think your outcome will be what you need it to be, because you're gonna be focused on your shit, you know. And don't be scared to pick up a book, and don't be scared to say you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to say we don't know. It's okay not to know.
Yeah.
We ain't been here long enough to know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you know, our culture is scared to say we don't know because it's gonna make us feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's how you hurt yourself the most, is acting like you know and you really don't know. That's gonna hurt you bad. You know what I'm saying? And ask for help. Not only money help, but educational help. Asking for money is easy. That don't take nothing. Yo, let me get this. That don't take no work. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask for different help.
Right.
Ask for different help. Don't just keep it. That's the easiest help you can ask for. You know, as a person standing on the corner at a stoplight could do that with a cup in their hand. That ain't no work. Put your work in. Try to come to people with 80% of your shit done. Don't be selfish and give people 100% of your problems. Nobody don't owe you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least come with 80% of you. This is your plan. This is your goal. How am I gonna come with 100% of your shit?
Right.
Come to me with 80% of your joint, 90% of your joint. And then we know you made an effort. Then you did the homework. Then it's gonna be respected. Them people, you think you're just gonna say something and it's gonna fall out the air? You're gonna forever be waiting for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta make the job easier for somebody that's gonna be trying to help you. They can't do all the work for you. They gotta just add to what you already got. If you come with a good 60, 70% of it done, they're gonna be more than willing to help you because it's almost done.
You got 60 or 70% more of a chance of it's happening.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody want to take on 100% of somebody else's shit. It's not. People don't even have that much time for themselves. So that's already gonna put you back. The more that you put in is the more that you're gonna get out, and that's just the basics. It's just like, yo, what you put in is what you get out. That's not just a saying.
Right.
That's actual factual. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I'm not doing your homework for you. I'm gonna help you with it, but come with half of it done. So you know you want to make it easier for other people that you bringing into whatever it is that you got going on, so they don't feel like the burden is on them. So
yeah, but the other part is we got to really be honest with ourselves too.
Yeah.
Because people, you could put 100% of the work, but if it's bullshit, it's bullshit.
Yeah, but you gotta know that.
You gotta know how to pivot. Your own people said this ain't it. Everybody across the world say it ain't it. You just want to just stick to it, and they telling you, yo, this need a green top. Nah, you want to be stubborn with it, then that's gonna hurt you too. You gotta know how to pivot. You gotta know how to move and don't be stuck in your own way.
Yeah, you can't be ignorant to being selfish, and you can't ask somebody for some fucking advice and then don't take it.
It's like somebody come with some bullshit sneakers. You know goddamn well we love you and it's black owned, but there's no way them shits is getting on my toes.
You know damn well I ain't wearing them shits at all.
You got the African logo on. I don't give a goddamn. We ain't wearing them shits, Jack.
Not right now. Don't
so
tell
we gonna
me
have
goddamn thing about no motherfucking Nike or this is that black on. Look, I don't care what that is. If you can't make a better sneaker than this, Nike is what it's gonna be.
Goddamn right. So I'm just trying to tell you, they coming, man. Y'all not even supporting the black people. Shit.
I'm supporting whatever the fuck shit I like. That shit I ain't wearing.
Not with that goddamn logo looking like that. It's just certain things you just can't change. Like what we wear on our.
You want me to wear shit so you can give niggas confident enough to try to fuck with me and try me and catch a fucking charge. I'm not wearing them shits, man. Fuck them. That's it.
Oh shit.
You know. So the crazy part, because I see you got all this colorful shit on. What made you jump into the art world? That's what we want to know. We want to get into your. I know. You want me to tell them? The niggas start playing around with paint in the fucking basement. I don't know what the hell was going on, but that's some of it, I think. I don't know.
Nah, the art came from just growing up in the Bronx and just seeing that shit everywhere in my hallways. They was spray painting the whole trains. Art and music was brothers and sisters. That shit just went together. It was second nature. Yeah, graffiti. Like
yeah.
I used to tag. I used to do all that. Mm-hmm. So that was just natural for me. It wasn't no big deal. You know what I mean? And then I bought my first crib at like 18 from the success of what we was doing.
I know where it's at because I drove past it the other day.
It still got the white fence up?
Yeah, I think the white fence was there. What made you come up with Verzuz? That one. How about that? Get to that.
I mean, Verzuz been an idea I had. If you go back and Google Swizz vs. Kanye, that was in like 2006 at Summer Jam. You know what I'm saying? On that same stage we was just on. And after that, I battled Just Blaze. But the reason why I made Tim my partner was because with me and him did actually work. But I always knew that when the artists, if two artists was to celebrate each other, I always knew that it was going to be successful because the artists are always, the egos is a big play in with the artists. So if you get the artists to let the egos down and then play their best hits, I just knew that was going to be dope. You know what I mean? And where it's at today is we bigger than daytime TV, we bigger than nighttime TV. Come on, y'all seen what the Garden was? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have did that shit. We could have did that shit. We could have packed that thing out for a week.
Mm-hmm.
You see, but what I love about it is that it's giving our people another shot. Not that they don't have a shot, but it's a different upbringing now. It's a different sound, and Verzuz cut through all of that and still make these artists that we grew up with back on the charts. I'm talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire was back on the charts.
Right.
The Isley Brothers back on the charts. Right. I'm not just talking about like the Locks and Dipset. No, I'm talking about artists that came out in the 50s, 60s, 70s. They back on the charts. That's when I knew it was like real powerful. I was like, yo, they back on the charts.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying?
Pulled out a lot. That was huge.
I just love that it's with people that we love and people that we know and the music that we respect. You know what I'm saying? And let
help these people's family. Just get to
definitely help them.
Definitely one of the main things that we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Because you don't want us all at your house eating, nigga. So might as well just feed everybody and make it easier. Let them get their own house. I don't need you to come over my house. Go to your own house. That's how we do that.
My food is spicy.
I don't even eat this nigga's house. I come in. Look, let me tell you what he do, because he's he like to play tricks all the fucking time. So my whole thing is when I go in his house, I gotta look where he's at. I gotta see what the fuck he's doing. Make sure I position myself so I can see him coming at me. because the shit is just ridiculous and it never stops. I'm like, look, I gotta lock myself in the fucking room. That's how I know I'm good. Because I make them have to, you're gonna have to knock the fucking door open before you get to doing all these dumbass moves that you got planned. That's what I do, not go to your house.
Look, we have fun.
Yeah, nigga,
I might let the firecrackers off from my house while you walking down the hall.
This nigga be doing so much.
You know, make all the lights go dark. You can't see where you're going. We just have fun.
I mean, we have a good time, and it's a good thing, but I don't even feel like the jokes and the jumping out the windows. And, you know, nigga, we sleeping right now. It's 5 in the morning. This nigga's charged up. He's still running in there playing with the beats. He fucking with the people. Nigga, everybody sleep.
I don't want everybody to be asleep.
Look, we already got him outside on a late night, but he's good with it because, you know, we comfortable. We're very, very loved in the streets, and we love all the people in the streets that love us. And, you know, we sit out here comfortably, and this is why we choose to do it outside with the people. So, you know, we can touch our people, and they can see us, and we can see them, and let them know that anybody's welcome to walk up. We love them all. Everything is good until they're not good. Everything's good until it's not good.
We know that.
So give them the for the youth. Give them something that they can do when they want to become successful.
Look, man, you know, the thing that I could say is, like, sky is not the limit, it's just a view. Like what I said earlier. And then life begins at the end of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, change it up, switch it up a little bit. Surprise people, be unique, be yourself, be different. You see, like my man Cowboy E, he the only one that dressed like that. That's how you.
My nigga E right there.
You know what I'm saying? Been in there.
Look,
you know,
he's down right now. He's down.
Nah, he up. He's up, but the crutches are down.
The crutches is down, baby.
He ain't never down because his spirit is up.
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, just be original and just switch it up on them. Don't let them predict your every move. If people know your everyday move, they just everyday move. But if they can't predict what you gonna do, they gotta always be on their toes. Ain't nobody can predict I was gonna be here today because I ain't even know I was gonna be here today. Sitting right here. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because this is what the fuck he does. Ain't none of this. This ain't nothing. I got to stay. You know what? I got to be prepared because his shit is not predictable. He be like, guess what? I'm right down the block. Nigga! I ain't ready.
That's how the call went today for real.
I said, he called me and was like, where you at? I was like, he said, I'm coming. What? But I had a trick for him because I had all my stuff in the car already. I was waiting for him to go left, then he go right. He said he want to do this and that. That nigga just came out of nowhere and drove up and told him, I'm ready.
You just got to go when you
stay prepared for him.
You just got to go when you feel it. I felt it. I was like, you know what?
I don't like his feelings because them shits is always all over the place. The feelings is over. I got to go when I feel. No, nigga, no. I need to get a heads up so I can be on point. I feel it today. Nigga, I'm not even nowhere near there. But I was prepared for him. See, I know how to do him, so I'll be like, you know what? He said he's going to be here for the whole week. I'm going to just be prepared for the whole week.
That was smart.
I don't give a fuck what he do. Let him call me at 4. Let him call me at 9. See, it's dark outside. Look, it's dark outside. We in the fucking dark. That's how prepared I was. I just told niggas, go get some lights, man, because, you know, this nigga going to do some other shit. He is not going to
go get some lights.
He's not going to do what he's supposed to do. Like, come at 3, the light is out, we got a little light. I said,
no schedules.
Y'all niggas might as well get them lights. He talking about. I said, no, we're going to make it.
Look,
Don J was like, you're going to have to go.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the Deans. We don't know schedule, including him. You let me know when he's on schedule. He a little more put together right now than I ever seen him. I'm impressed. iPads, lights, cameras. He used to a different type of action. So I'm impressed. This is growth.
This is
I respect this.
This is, you know what? This is inspiration for him because I talk to him so much. So he'd be like, yo, do this, do that. I'll be like, I don't want to do that. I'm good. I don't really like talking to these niggas all the time anyway. He got me doing shit I ain't never did. I ain't speak out at the awards. I hey, what's up? It ain't really much for me to talk about, but if it's gonna be something that's gonna help the youth and we can touch them in a different way and let
I
them
respect
see.
that.
So I was like, you know what? I be out here all the time. I want to be able to be with my people. I'm out here with them regardless if it was the lights on or not. We'd probably be standing right over there still talking about whatever. So we said, you know, we just bring it to the forefront. And everywhere and every place, there's a hood. There's people that talk on their block. They consider their block, if it's right in front of their house, that's their block. Wherever it's at, it's a block in every hood. So we're going to be coming to a block in every hood soon, just to get the block talk.
Block talk.
Block talk, baby.
By the general.
We happy that Swizz popped up. He ain't really had that nigga ain't pop up. There would have been a whole nother argument going on. This might would have turned personal. He's like, let me get this out the way, because he don't really, we his uncles, so he be trying to make sure he pacifies and be like, let me keep these niggas at ease.
I'm not scared of y'all niggas. I came here because I wanted to come here, and I'm really proud of you.
It's not scared, nigga. It's the stupidness that you think.
I'm not
trying to deal with
stupid.
balance, nigga. I gotta look. He talking about scared, nigga. I'm scared he might not make it. Fuck scared. I gotta play. This is a game with this nigga. This is, I said, this is what I said. Let me be prepared because I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna call me out of nowhere like I'm trying to set him up or some crazy shit. Nigga be like, I'm ready right now. Nigga, what are you talking about? He just told me that earlier. I'm here, I'm ready to go. That's the sickness.
Look, I showed up.
They're trying to set me up. I don't trust none of you motherfuckers like that.
Look, I jumped out the car by myself.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm
we
chilling.
love you over here.
I sleep on the fucking blow-up bed right there tonight.
Nigga, you being here is like a blow-up bed. You here? It's late. I wanted to do it in the daytime, but I had to trust it. Go get the lights. We're gonna do this shit whether it's day or night. You hear the sirens. We ain't in the most comfortable place in America. Anything can go wrong, but he want to come out at night. I can't even see niggas coming at me right now. This is what he want. He wanted, the shit ain't gonna be. He just want to push it. He like X. Them niggas push it to the limit. But we appreciate you for coming through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love you to death.
Love, King.
So
Block talk.
Block talk.
Zone. Block talk. Za. With the general.
Drop them.
Every day we talk in the streets. Every day we walk in the streets. Every day we eat in the streets. Block talk.